a little bit of drama, and I wanted to just touch on this because I thought it was so unbelievable and very untoward of do you remember the BYB podcast? I was their first guest, and
You mean are you talking the girls?
The Backyard Boys, but little Lemmy is now one of the people on that program, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And none of you probably know who the fuck we're talking about because they don't matter, and or they matter to their people, but they don't matter to ours. But I was the first guest on this program, the first guest.
Yeah.
And the host's name is Quadfather. That's what he calls himself, as he is a gentleman in a wheelchair. I was the first guest on that program, and I did not know the new co-host. Her name is Lemmy at the time of that, but I did meet Lemmy when they drove her and her, I guess, husband or boyfriend drove from wherever the fuck they live to Minnesota the first time we went to Minnesota to do the show for the toe, right? So I did meet them there. They were nice to me, and Quadfather's always been nice to me, but I was the first guest on that program, meaning, and they know what I've been through. They know my history. Lemmy all of a sudden got crazy on me. You know Lemmy, the one that's like
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you.
Yes, I don't like her.
Yeah, she's just like an internet human being that
has no personality. She was on our show.
Yeah, she's like
she gives you nothing. She talks about nothing. She gives you nothing. She just sits there in her stupid hat and her dumb glasses.
Right. Until she decides. Yeah. No, it's true. Until she decides to speak. But she's basically just like a dish rag.
Yeah, she decides to speak boringly about nothing.
Well, then all of a sudden she'll then get very passionate about something and just be
she gets passionate
out of nowhere.
She gets passionate.
So, like, remember when I asked one clipper, please don't clip my channel anymore or whatever. And she's like, don't you dare come after my clippers. They're the heart and soul of this community of people. And I'm like, oh my God, that is very dramatic. My God, you should relax. But basically, she just sits there and plays video games on another person's podcast, and she's a dish rag. She's the personification of a period cramp. You know, just kind of like a grumpy cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
But even her, I liked. I was the first.
You know what? I don't understand. Let me interject here, Keanu.
I'm just setting it up.
I know, but you like everybody no matter what.
I know.
Stop it.
I know.
Stop it. Some people are
it's
not
even her fault. What I'm going to say, it's about her.
Some people are not likable.
She's definitely not likable.
No.
But I can like an unlikable person.
Well, like, I guess you can.
I'm like, I get it. You know.
You're a saint.
I know. I am.
Saint Keanu. It's unbelievable. My gosh. I mean, weigh in, people. Is she not a saint? She loves everybody. Kumbaya.
Maybe I just can't understand when if I upset you, then there's something wrong with you. I feel like I don't get it. I'm perfectly nice.
I mean, it works well for you, and that's great, Keanu. But I'm just like,
no.
But I really like her. Fuck.
No, not anymore. My God, no, not anymore.
I still like her.
Well, you have to. No, I'm a Scorpio. You have to fucking push me. Okay. What I'm saying is, I liked her, even though she was, a dish rag of a human being. I didn't mind that she was a dish rag of a human being. But when she kind of just got so butthurt about something that was so like nothingness, I just went like, oh my God, that was bizarre. And then when she finally pipes up and stops playing video games on their podcast and she has something to say, it feels like it comes out of nowhere and it's bizarre, right?
Yeah, something that she can get upset or excited about.
Right, but
like once a year.
She's maybe kind of dead from the neck up. I don't know. Like kind of like a, and then she hears like, did somebody go after my only thing in life, the internet? And then she got, because I was like, I apologize. I apologize that I didn't realize that little Lemmi invented the internet, and I asked her for the handbook, and I thought we were like okay for this, like I thought that we had put this past us, right? So, and I still tune into their program, right? And I like Quad Father. I was the first guest on their program, right? Lemmi has this, I don't know if it's her husband or her boyfriend. But the other thing was that a few months ago, and I should have pulled up the clip, and you will understand this, Michael, but just stick with me. There was another there was an internet no one that doesn't do the internet anymore named Stevie Lou, right? Mm-hmm. And he was saying on Kevin Brennan's show, Misery Loves Company, Kevin,
this sort of record is the best time I've ever had in my life.
He was saying he just lied about my domestic abuse because he happens to know my ex, the one that broke my wrist. Remember that?
No.
Yes, of course you remember, right?
Right.
But because he hates Gino and then somehow hates me.
Was this
and
recently?
Then, this is a few months ago, but stick with me. I'll make this short. Because he, he's, I don't know, sort of an odd bird. And I talked about this on my show before, right? And I said, it's not a lie. He pled guilty, broke my wrist, was arrested, because he is a violent abuser and has to live with that for the rest of his life. He's a violent felon. Second violent felony, right? And then even on Twitter, he was like, oh yeah, cry about it more. Yes, I lied, whatever, blah, 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 right? So a couple months ago, the BYB podcast, they showed that clip of Stevie Lou lying about that, right? Mm-hmm. And I super chatted in and I said, he was, that gentleman was charged, arrested, pled guilty, and not for nothing, he kicked me until my wrist was broken. I said that, and then little Lemmi goes, I know, Keanu, I'm so sorry. Stevie Lou says stupid shit sometimes. He doesn't even, we know that all happened, and we were just playing the clip, and she was very nice to me about it. Now, somehow, though, I'm her worst enemy, right? And I have a clip to play you. So this is just the other day, and this is after. Oh, you're going to love this, Mickey.
I know I'm not. I'm going to be really mad at her.
Well, you might. Well, it's not really her fault. It's her. I don't know if it's her husband or her boyfriend, but they live in the same trailer or what have you. I guess it's a 2-floor trailer or something. I don't know. It's very Hills Have Eyes, but they stream from different rooms and
they have sex from different rooms.
Who knows what's going on in there? But they. The guy's name is Granny.
Granny.
And, yes.
Her significant other is Granny.
Yes.
And her name is name is Little Lemming.
Yeah, little Lemmy, but yeah,
Lemming.
Yeah,
it suits her. I hate the name Lemmy. I hate the name Little Lemmy, and I think she is more like a fucking lemming. Okay,
she is. I hope she, dives off a cliff as well.
There's something so disgusting about that name. I have no idea why.
Yeah, she says nothing, and then she pipes in when she right. So after that show where she said, "Yes, Keanu, we know that happened. Right. Oh my God!" And yes, it did happen.
We do feel bad for you. Yeah,
right. And it was the most traumatizing thing that ever happened in my entire fucking life. By the way, you remember when that happened? Yeah, in a freaking cast on my arm and all that bullshit. You remember, Mom? And I'm talking to the fucking that was
like
awful.
Keanu.
Yeah, right.
Like, oh my God.
Yes. Most traumatizing, worst thing to ever happen to me, right? And they acknowledge that. But what the clip I'm about to show you is her boyfriend or husband, whatever you call it, he knows that as well. He's going to say in this, and I put in one little chat, and then he goes off and says, Keanu promotes domestic violence because if I were Gino, I'd beat the shit out of her too.
You know what? I am so angry right now. I can't even
wait till you see it. Just keep a smile on your face.
No, I can't.
Yeah. Just wait. Watch this. These people know I've met these people. They know my history. They know. And yeah, this is going to be fun. So this is why all right, here we go. So this is right here. This is, they call him, all right, well, let me make sure I am at the correct place. 4811. Ding, bing, bing, bing. I think we're at the right place. This, I don't know what you would call it. Subhuman here with that looks like he fell asleep in the sun.
Cheese on cheese crimes, that man?
No. It says Napalm Granny.
Oh, him?
This is her, I don't know, ward. And they stream from different sides of their double wide trailer, I guess. But this is her betrothed, or maybe they're married. I can't remember. That's Lemmy, the dish rag. This is our good friend Quad Father. I don't know who the fuck this is, but so after everything I just said, now we're gonna play this clip. And I was just watching I just tuned into their program just to support them.
Was this recently? This was recently.
This is like a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just tuned in to support them because I love Quad Father. Again, I was the first guest on their show. And again, should I be covering this? No, it's beneath me. But is it? Let me just get this out of my system. They know my whole history with that. They were very nice about that. But I tuned in, even though I dislike these two, kind of Hills Have Eyes people at this point, even though I've met them and was nice to them. But I tuned in and I did I just chatted in and he brought it up on the screen. Quad, who's the host of the show.
Oh, well, I mean, that kind of goes right into it. Like, if they're going to strike your channel, they'd probably strike you. So, like, maybe you could get
the piggy.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, you guys hang out at Stoney's pretty much every night together singing karaoke, from what I understand.
Oh, wait a minute. You're not going to get me on the karaoke stage. I'm going to be the guy in the audience saying you suck.
Yeah. All right. Well, as far as like the things we've been doing in the back, of Discords. You have been playing games with, you got them been coming out. You've heard
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Internet.
If you guys want your surface level fucking media, you gotta have a darker website,
or both. All three.
Unrelated note, I can get you a good fucking deal on a liver. Side note.
Oh fuck! I will probably need a liver.
As many people in the Devilverse will. Not Granny, though.
Guys,
Granny gave up on them.
It's a very compelling show. Everyone's laughing and happy. I'm just kidding. Sorry, we're getting to the point.
All that crap. Good man.
Granny is growing livers now.
Oh yes, there it is.
There
Keanu.
I am.
Keanu Thompson, who was on the Piggy show today. Did you get a chance to watch any of that, Cheese? The WATP Piggy show?
That's me. That's what I did. I asked Lemmy for the internet handbook. You see, Michaeline. All I said was, Lemmy still waiting on the my handbook on the internet. I was just teasing, just being like, hey, whatever. So then her gremlin of a I guess, I don't know if they're married or what.
He's naked and smoking. He's a piece of shit, okay?
Right. Well, I can't listen, I smoke too. I'm smoking.
But you're not naked and smoking. Look at him. He's his beefy little body is naked. It's disgusting.
And you know what he said about you recently? Even he's like, yeah, Jay, look at me, Miles tan and whatever. I'm like, you look like you fucking passed out in the sun. How dare you?
Nima?
Yes, they're rude. They're rude. They hate me for I don't know what reason. Maybe to get some clout. I don't get it.
I don't know. So
okay, but watch.
I can't be held responsible for what I say after this.
Oh, but you're gonna love this. Watch this. Watch.
I didn't get a chance to see that one.
Yeah.
There's a thing about Keanu. Like I only can pay attention for a couple of minutes, and then I'm bored.
Yeah, it's because she's a dumbass.
Oh my god!
Here we go again.
And
I thought we
were gonna have an entire tire.
And even that's all fine. Like, first of all, I don't know who Cheese on Cheese Crimes. I don't know who this fucking, my God.
Trailer Trash Man is.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that looks like a horror film. I have no idea who this gentleman is at all. But apparently he can only watch me for 2 minutes. Listen, it's a compliment to me that you can't, stick around long enough to watch my program for more than 2 minutes. But it gets worse. It gets worse. Just watch.
Yeah, here it comes. There you go.
But she talks so much that you just tune the fuck. It's like, Lemmy doesn't do it to me, but like it's just one of those fucking deplorable women that you just tune the fuck.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, don't be sorry. Yeah, look at him.
Okay, rewind it so he can say it again, and I won't say anything.
No, it doesn't matter. I mean, he wasn't really saying much. It's here, we'll play it one more time.
So much that you just tune the fuck. It's like, Lemmy doesn't do it to me, but like it's just one of those fucking deplorable women that you just tune the fuck out immediately because you know that it's just going to be the same old shit for an hour and a half.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, no, I heard it last time. All right, I got shit to do. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah. Kiki promotes domestic violence.
She definitely does if you look at it that way.
So she definitely does if you look at it that way. Excuse me, but if you look at it that way, meaning like the way that I speak and who I am, that I promote domestic violence because you should beat the shit out of me. That's promoting domestic violence. And again, these four on the screen right here, dish towel over here, this nude alcoholic, failed rehab redneck, whoever the fuck this is, and Quadfather, who I do love, they all know what I've been through. I do like him. But wait, he kind of
fucking people. Are you
no, just him, just him. The rest can fucking fuck
He's
off.
With them. He's with them.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
He is. You're right.
Bullshit.
But they know what I've been through. That was the worst thing to ever happen to me in my entire fucking life.
Who cares what these motherfuckers are saying?
But I know who cares, but this is I told you we were gonna do some drama, but
I know
we gotta get it out. But, I promote domestic violence because just wait, it gets worse. I promote it because I should get the shit kicked out of me again. Maybe that's what you do in your double wide. Maybe that's why Lemmi is so quiet or whatever until she's not. Or I have no idea, but that is never fucking okay. That's such a fucking fucked up thing to say. And it gets worse. The fucking thing that fucking gets to me, Mickey, is that they know what I've been through. They know it. You know it. It was the worst fucking thing to ever happen to me in my entire fucking life. Ever. You can make a joke of anything. But you got to make it funny. This is just fucking mean-spirited. Especially knowing what I've been through. And that fucking shirtless little chode knows it too.
Napalm Granny? What? Did he get hit by napalm? Because he looks like he did.
He looks like, God. I mean, he's sweating. He's hideous. The beard, the fucking, he was just in rehab, which I thought was awesome, but clearly it didn't take. So here we go. It's just going to get worse, Mickey. So buckle in, and then we'll get to more fun. Okay. Say okay.
Okay.
She's the kind of woman that you're like, oh man, he beat the shit out of his wife. Gino did. Well, they're not husband and wife yet, but yeah. And you're like, well, I kind of get it. She just
I kind of get it.
Alone, you know.
You would feel bad if it was just she's 30 years younger than him, and he beat her up like she's a prisoner. Like, you'd feel bad for her, but once you recognize what's going on, you go, yeah, no, she probably deserved it.
Yeah, fucking A, right. I've never wanted to strike a woman more in my life, dude.
I've never wanted to strike a woman more in my life. Hilarious. Good job, guys. Great job. I've never wanted to strike a woman more in my life. I would deserve that. Do you think I would deserve that, Mickey?
Keanu, I can barely speak right now.
It's so gross. I know. I told you we were getting into drama. Listen, I'm fine. I'm a strong woman.
These people are idiots. I want to hear what that bitch has to say.
Oh, wait. So then I was still watching. So I'm sitting there watching because I just tuned in to support these fucking nobodies. And I was just making a joke about, Lemmi, I'm still waiting on my internet handbook. And then they start going off on this. And Mom, I fucking, then I heard that diatribe. And I was at the edge of tears. Like,
why? These people are idiots.
Because, it's just really, I can take a lot of fucking,
Keanu, they mean nothing.
Take whatever I can, Mom, but I can.
They're nothing. They mean nothing. They know nothing.
I know, but I can take a fucking I can take any hate. You can hate on me all you want or do whatever. It's a compliment to me when fucking subhumans hate me. I love it. That's great. But I was trying to just support their show and I was just making a joke. Then they go off on that. And then I was kind of at the edge of tears, and I just commented, I went, nice, ... Now Lemmy's going to go off on, oh, they're gonna, because they don't take that, they think that that's not a joke, and I'm like, well, that didn't, who was laughing? All right, so let's press on.
I don't know. I'm glad.
Oh, careful. They're gonna it's not jokes to them, Granny.
Oh
so
yeah, they're gonna
be
call the
nice.
police. Call the fucking police about it.
You meant strike her
Hyperbole.
channel, right?
They take this shit real serious.
Oh, well, I mean, that kind of goes right into it. Like, if they're going to strike your channel, they'd probably strike you. So, like, maybe you could get an HRO on them.
I've never struck a channel in my entire life. But Lemmy's looking at the chat, and I just went, nice, ... And she's like, no, be careful. Because that's not a joke to them. They take that real serious. Yeah.
To you? To you? Or is she talking to them?
She's talking to them because she saw my chat and I just said, nice. Yeah, fuck off. Right. I just like tuned into your shitty program because I was the first fucking guest on here. Like, and they know what happened to me. That's what fucking gets me.
It doesn't fucking matter. They're disgusting, Keanu. It doesn't matter.
No, I know. But you can make a joke. I am all for, like, you can make.
Why even?
I think if you're actually funny, you can make a joke about anything, right?
They're not funny. But they're all ugly, stupid pieces of shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But then she chimes in. Finally, she speaks. The dish towel speaks. No, they're going to make this some. Well, yeah, fuck yeah, I am. Because you fucking like, you know what happened to me. That's not funny. That's not, I mean, who was laughing? Who was laughing? No one. Was anybody laughing? Oh, wow. Somebody broke Keanu's wrist and spit on her and fucking beat the shit out of her.
These two assholes were on our show. These two assholes.
I know.
Never again. Never again.
Fuck them.
Don't talk to these people.
That's pretty much it. Because they're like, well, no, they take that shit real serious.
Who they?
Lemmy is saying like me and Gino. Yeah, well, because I mean, what you're fucking retarded, you know, redneck, alcoholic, swollen, I guess, boyfriend is saying is just to be mean-spirited because he knows I've been fucking domestically abused before. That's fucked. That's just gross. I agree. I can take a joke with the best of them, but that's not funny. That's just fucked up. Why? It's gross. I don't think it goes anywhere from here because I think they.
I thought you were going to tell me what Lemmy said. You said it's going to get worse. Let me hear.
That's what she said.
That's all she said.
That shit real serious.
But she talks so much that you just tune the fuck. It's like, Lemmy doesn't do it to me, but like it's just one of those fucking deplorable women that you just tune the fuck out immediately because you know that it's just going to be the same old shit for an hour and a half.
Yeah. You're just like, yeah, no, I heard it last time. All right, I got shit to do. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah. Kiki promotes domestic violence.
She definitely does if you look at it that way.
She's the kind of woman that like you're like.
So this fucking like, you know, he has like a missing tooth asshole is the only one fucking even giggling.
Do these guys live in Minnesota?
I think they live in, I don't know where they live. I think these two fucking Hills Have Eyes people live in Florida. I think Quad lives in like maybe like Seattle or something, and I don't even know who this is, but he's like missing a tooth. But I just try and support.
More than one tooth,
right? It's
why
gross.
would you? Why I wouldn't tune into these people anymore.
I won't. I I disavow this program. Love you, Quad Father, but
do not fucking say that. He's with them. You don't love him.
Him, I think, is uncomfortable.
Bullshit. Yeah. He's with them. Okay, this is disgusting. Okay,
it is gross. It is gross. This shirtless, hideous hobbit is gonna fucking say,
behind him like that, coming out of his ugly head.
I know. Look at him. Right. I'm sorry. Rehab didn't take Granny. He was in rehab and he went on shows. He's like, yeah, I gotta go to rehab. But I don't think it's
Courtney, I remember when Quad Father was on too. You know what? He didn't even fucking speak to me. Yeah, and I don't take kindly to that.
We don't take kindly to that.
I don't fucking take kindly to that. So
right. You. And Lemmi, she's just a dish.
And Lemmi was nothing. She gave us nothing.
No, she just sits there and just like she obviously I feel bad for her because she obviously has some kind of inferiority complex. She does. She's like
she hides behind that. She's better than everyone. Behind that big fucking hat and those stupid fucking glasses and that big ugly man's t-shirt. She's disgusting. She's a lemming.
She is. She's a lemming.
She should just go
jump
drown
off a cliff.
In the sea.
Like,
I know. Just go drown yourself in the sea, please. All of you should follow her and drown all of you in the sea. Just follow her like lemmings that you are. All of you.
Right. I know.
You can't tell me that these are nice people, and you cannot tell me
no, I'm not saying
Godfather or her ever again. Oh, I feel sorry for them and I really like them. Bullshit.
No, I don't. She's a dish rag of a human, a period cramp personified, with a giant inferiority complex. And you know who's worse than her? Her alcoholic, swollen, burnt up, fucking redneck husband, who I guess is at the other side of their double wide streaming with her. And I'm sorry rehab didn't take Granny. I was proud of you for going, but you really need to lock it the fuck down. They all know what happened to me, except I don't know this cheese man, but apparently he can't listen to me for more than 2 minutes. So great. That is a compliment to me. If a toothless redneck misogynist hillbilly can't understand what I'm saying for more than 2 minutes, then that is a compliment to me. And all of you, please don't listen to me anymore. Just don't. And then Lemmi goes, they take that real serious. Lemmi on their previous stream said, we know, Kiki, we know that happened. We're so sorry, blah, blah, blah. But now it's like, oh no, nobody can make a joke. It's not funny. It's not funny. He's like, I wouldn't blame Gino if he beat the shit out of her. Good job, you swollen fucking sunburnt alcoholic. Too funny. BYB, this is a bad, I'm going to say this once, I'll say it again. This is a bad fucking look for you guys. All of you. Do better.
They're beneath us.
Quad.
I never want to see them again. Okay.
No, don't. Do fucking better. All of you. Lemmi, remove the stick from your asshole. Okay? Have a little compassion. And why don't you try and keep Granny, your husband or child bride, or whatever the fuck he is, in rehab, okay? And why don't you tell him to put on a shirt every once in a while and maybe not fall asleep in the sun? All right? Remove the stick from your asshole. Don't take things so seriously, but I'm sorry, I do take that seriously. And I take it seriously because they know what I've been through.
They should just
make any joke funny, but he's not funny. That's just fucking fucked up and gross. But they're all hills have eyes people. It's gross.
They should just go drown themselves in the sea, all 4 of them.
They should just walk into the sea, like, or put their
Lemmings.
head in the oven, like Sylvia Plath. I don't know if a double wide has an oven.
Don't lemmings do that? They just drown themselves in the sea.
One jumps off a cliff and they all like follow. Yeah. Yeah, good. Jump off a cliff. That would be fun.
And honestly, I've always hated that name, Little Lemmy. I thought it was gross.
Yeah. She's saying, I'm a gamer. Don't come after my clippers. They're the heart and soul of the Dabbleverse. I'm like, you need to relax, Hills Have Eyes. You really need to relax. You hideous woman. My God. Dish rag of a human being. And your sunburnt, swollen, failed rehab, I guess, husband. God. I don't think there's any much left to this, but I had to get that out of my system. But yeah, we went back, so I guess try and hear it again, Michaeline.
Like, oh man,
I can't listen
to his wife.
anymore.
Gino did.
Okay.
Well, they're not husband and wife yet, but yeah, and you're like,
That's
well, I
okay.
kind of get it.
Here, I'm gonna make you listen, so you know the pain and suffering I've been through.
I already know the pain and suffering.
I know.
She's the kind of woman that, like, you're like,
I was literally there.
You're like, oh man, he beat the shit out of his wife. Gino did. Well, they're not husband and wife yet, but yeah, and you're like, well, I kind of get it. She just wouldn't leave it the fuck alone, you know?
Yeah, like you would feel bad if it was just, she's 30 years younger than him, and he beat her up like she's a prisoner. Like, you'd feel bad for her, but once you recognize what's going on, you go, yeah, no, she probably deserved it.
Yeah, fucking A, right. I've never wanted to strike a woman more in my life, dude. I
don't know. I'm
I mean, I doubt
they're gonna
other than that.
It's not.
What's that, mommy?
He couldn't even get a woman other than that bitch.
I know. What a fucking hideous couple. Look at them. Just go fry something in your double wide and, stay in your lane. How about that? Play your video games, fucking have a bonfire, fall asleep in the sun, wave your Confederate flag, and, let's not touch on domestic abuse. Leave it. Let's not touch on that. How about that? You fucking sweaty hobbit and you dish rag of a human being. Ugh.
Jokes to them, Granny.
Oh, yeah, they're going to call the police. Call the fucking police about it.
You went straight for jail, right?
They take this shit real serious.
Oh, well,
Lemmy, I would say that
let me hear what she has to say. I want to hear what she has to say. Let her go.
And I clicked out of it.
Why?
Because they take that shit. That's all she says. She doesn't say anything else. She goes, they take this shit real serious. Because she doesn't know a sense of grammar or, anything. They take this shit real serious, meaning me and Gino. Oh, I wonder why. Leave the comedy to the comedians. Some people can make you can make a joke. I'm all for free speech, right, Michaeline? And a comedian, a good one, can make a domestic violence joke. Okay, right. That's not what they did. They took me when they know what I've been through and then just said, yeah, if I were Gino, I'd beat the shit out of her.
Keanu, they don't care about you. They don't care about anybody.
No, and I know that. I know that I want them to do better.
What the fuck for? They all should just fucking burn in fucking hell. Who cares?
Oh, believe me, in their double wides, they are in hell. Please. No, that's all. I just so I told you it would be drama, and
They're beneath
drama
us,
it was.
Keanu. That's it. Beneath us.
Fuck
And I
no,
hope
I'm
they,
not.
and I hope they have something to say about that. I'm disgusted. Okay, sorry.
That's what I wanted you to be. I was
Yeah,
disgusted
great.
too.
Yes.
And they are beneath us. They are beneath
Don't
us.
fucking tell me anymore that you like them, okay? I really like her. I really like him.
Oh, I don't really
I feel
like
sorry
her,
for them.
or
I don't want to
him.
hear it.
I
love you.
I love you as well. No, they are. They're beneath us. It's that's why Lemmi is so just dull and, like lifeless. Anytime I'm around, it's just, she just acts better than everyone. I'm like, no, that's a you problem. That's fine. Whatever. And I do hope that your husband Hobbit does stick with rehab and maybe one day buys a shirt,
He looks like he's got on a like a bra top like I have on, like with a string.
I don't know what the fuck it is. Right.
It's a string. I mean, so it looks like he's got something that's binding him.
maybe he has breasts like Aaron. You never know.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what that would be.
He's probably, yeah. But anyway, that was so we disavow BYB now, and I was their first guest on their show before they even had Lemmi and the Hobbit that lives underneath Lemmy's trailer. I was the first guest, and they treated me like that. Very rude, very rude, very rude.